So this is my tree of life, because the tree of life is all about survival. My husband, every day when he would come in, would draw it on me with ink, and months and months and months would draw it on me. And that was always like my thing of like the tree of life. It's telling me I need to live, so I'm living. Hello everybody, my name is Sophie Leblond Robert. I was treated at the Ottawa Hospital on June 15th, 2020 for a brainstem stroke. I was gardening with my daughter, who was only 7, in the garden, and my legs went completely numb. My husband thought I was having a seizure because I am an epileptic, and all of a sudden my legs were so heavy he had to drag me in the house. When I was in the surgery room, they had to keep me awake, and because they had to keep me awake, they had to keep me talking to know that I was still alive. And so I'm talking away with the doctor, and all of a sudden the doctor says to me, "She's not talking anymore." In my head, I'm thinking, what are you talking about? I'm still talking. Realized then I was not talking to him, I was in my head. It was only a couple days later that they realized I was completely locked in, which meant I was fully paralyzed from head to toe. The only thing that would move was my eyelids. My mother and I figured out a system to work with my eyes, and my sister Shannon was able to figure out a system where your pupils will rotate to type out a letter on a computer for you. We use these systems to be able to get me to communicate. And although you're typing out each letter to say a word, and it takes a long time, it was so beneficial to be able to speak. After 3 months, I finally stabilized, and my middle finger came back. So I do a little twitch like this, and my husband looks at me like, "Holy cow, you're moving." And it was the slowest little thing, but it was that little bit of movement that gave me hope. So this is the kind of art I used to do as an abstract artist. This is how I let all of my emotions out. I didn't know how I was going to express myself with all the emotions I had, and I started gluing balls together and not even realizing that it could make a really, really fun Christmas decoration. It's created so much emotion, and I see so much of my life and my perseverance and my courage. So after about 4 months of constant physio training at the hospital, they decided to let me transfer to the rehab center. And from that, I mean, the first day I got there, didn't even let anybody introduce themselves. And I said, "I'm getting home for Christmas. My kids need me." Just having that determination behind me of always wanting to be home for Christmas and proving to myself that I could do it made a big difference. If I wouldn't have had the hospital, I would have died. And the support of everybody within the hospital, and the people, the nurses, the doctors, everybody just gave me so much support all the time.